Good evening, everybody. Evening. We've got a little bit of experimentation going on tonight. Just at the very last moment, I thought, oh, you know what? I might try this this dual stream thing on YouTube. And everything was fine up until about a minute and a half ago, and it's come up to say poor connection and your resolution is wrong. So, can't really fix that midstream or at the start of a stream. So that's the end of that sort of thing. Well, for the moment anyway. I'll let it go there anyway. It wants me to change resolution to move away from the widescreen. I quite like the widescreen, so I'll mess around with it. This is what these midweek streams are for. I'll mess around with it in the next few days and see what we can do. I'm also trying to log in to my bot and on the laptop there, and I get logged in. I think I forgot the password. Bloody passwords. So we're still live on YouTube. I haven't actually looked to see what it looks like, but I mean, there's no one there. I don't think there's anyone there. Hang on. No, there's no one there. But that's okay. We'll give it a go and see what happens. I'll just log into YouTube here and see if it is working. I might hear myself twice. I have to mute it. Yeah, it's coming up as live, so cool. I hear myself twice. I have to mute it. And it's no, the resolution's okay. It's giving me 1440p 60. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. I'm okay with that. Yeah. We'll let that run. We'll see how we go. So that's pretty cool. So we're live on Twitch and we're live on YouTube. How about that? Okay, so let's see. Okay. Oh no, almost made a mistake there. So what are we doing today? Good question. Let me have a look at this. Let's go to that. Let's move that up. All right, here we go. Oh, we've got to move this up as well. Okay, here we go. Actually, yeah, we'll move that over here. So, alright, so we're on the ground at Stuttgart, and I have to say the weather was a lot worse about 20 minutes, half an hour ago, when I was setting up the stream and messing around. So we're on the ground at Stuttgart. I haven't flown the Phoenix A320 in a little while, so we're going to fly the Phoenix A320. And we're going to do a short hop. It's about 340 miles up to Hanover, and then from Hanover I'm just going to do a couple of ad hoc missions. We'll probably do 2 or 3 flights tonight, at least 2 anyway, and I just want to do a couple of ad hoc missions. I didn't have anything planned. I do have something planned, but it's not ready yet, so I thought, okay, we'll do this. So we'll do a couple of ad hoc missions, a couple of airliner flights, and yeah, that's kind of the plan for tonight. So let's have a wee look at what we're gonna do. So as I say, we're on the ground at Stuttgart. We'll push back and we'll probably shoot on the runway 7, and then straight out on the tag 12H departure. Left hand turn past. It looks like Pattonville and what's that called? Backnang. Okay. After takeoff, I'll see if I can get my bot going. So that's cool. And then we head north up through Germany to Hanover, which is Echo Delta Delta Victor. Then from there we'll stay on the A320, and then we'll have a look at another mission. But ultimately, basically, what we're doing is a FireFly Air assignment, similar to last night. And as I say, we're going to do some regional ops based in Germany. Now, strictly speaking, you should probably fly this with something a bit smaller than A320, but we're using the A320 today because I haven't flown it in a little while. So that is the plan, man. And we'll jump in. And oh, happy days, Volantis updated and it's now working again. I'm not really sure why it wasn't working last night. So very interesting. Now, I was going to run self-loading cargo and I was going to run GSX. However, I'm not going to run self-loading cargo because, to be honest with you, it just takes too long. I'll run it on another stream. I might do it on Sunday or something. Because you do have to kind of, you know, plan it, let the thing take its time, do all that stuff. And I would actually like to do a couple of flights tonight, so so we're not doing it. This is Stuttgart. This is as you can see, default scenery. That is GSX. I'm not really sure what happened with either the parking or whoever designed that jetway, or maybe the jetway operator just got a little bit, you know, bored, or had somewhere else to be and went, that'll do, and you know, we just, you know, when people say to you, you take a leap of faith going on to an airplane, well, in this case you probably actually do. So welcome to Stuttgart, welcome to Germany. This is, I believe this is default or handcraft, as in, you know, part of the world update. I don't think it's payware. However, I'm just going to check because I can't really remember if I bought Stuttgart or not. I don't think I did. It wouldn't be a place I would buy unless there's like a major cargo hub or something here. But I think that's Frankfurt. You know, I reckon I might have bought Frankfurt. So let's see. EDD. What is it? Echo Delta. Delta Sierra. Echo Delta Delta Sierra. Echo Delta Delta Sierra. No, I've got Berlin. I don't have, the only one in Germany I've got is it looks like I've only got Berlin. Okay, that's fine. So that's good. So for I mean, I could sort of tell it was default. I just thought I'd double check. All right, so we're running our Linux delivery, and we're gonna jump and get started. So I will use GSX. Yeah, let's jump in. So okay, so we'll jump in. So I've got a sim brief generated. And I've also got Volanta and Navigraph sorted, as you've seen, and yeah, let's give it a go. So okay, so external power on, batteries on. I'm gonna hit the switches. So batteries, panel lights, nav lights, oxygen on. Go. Fuel I'll leave off for the moment. Adheres left, right. Let that clear. And alternate, is it, or auxiliary? Yep. And we'll let all that build up. So we want to get our emergency lights on, no smoking signs on, seatbelt signs can stay off for the moment, and I'm going to call for the refueling truck because I like to do, because I like the integration between these two. So
refueling truck is on its way.
Excellent. Alright, so we will jump down into the FMGC, or the McDo, or the FMC, or the flight computer, or whatever you want to call it. We'll throw in our initialization under the AOC menu, and then from there we're going to jump over the tablet once that populates in, and or the EFB, and God, it's good to use a good UFB again, or EFB. And we'll import our flight, and then we will start our we'll not start our boarding process just yet, but we'll have a look at it anyway. Alright, so we want to go initialization across. Flight number, good question. Flight number, oops, I closed the wrong screen. Hang on, I gotta bring that screen back up. Bear with me. And then I gotta bring that screen back up. Okay. That's better. Okay, so flight number is, and I gotta bring another screen back up. Oh, actually,
fuel truck is in position.
There won't be one. Alright, so we want the fuel truck to go block fuel. Let's have a look at it. This is pretty cool. I like this. I like this. So they'll get out and, you know, do the thing. So we'll let them do that. So yeah, that's cool. Alright, we'll go back to normal. So I'll just give a fictitious flight number. I'll just go 1212. Our cost index as per sim brief. There are far too many windows open here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have all my viewable information all up above me, because it's a bit easier to look up as opposed to go to the right, and I'll close these down. I'll go to that. That's better. Okay. So our sim brief is telling us 22,000 feet. Our cost index, beg your pardon, of 6 and 220 for cruise, which is quite low, but that's okay. Block fuel is 5.9, and our zero fuel weights, etc., we can't do just yet. What we'll do is we'll refuel first, and then we'll board the aircraft. And we'll just check for messages. We'll get rid of that tablet, we don't need it. So we're going to check for messages. And there should be a load sheet in there, so we'll accept that. We'll just check our window. So parking brakes on, TCAS standby. Wow, alignment in 6 minutes, that's pretty slow. Okay, so I'm going to go altimeter. I'll just set a few other things up while I'm waiting. While we check on the refueling, the boys are hard at work. That's excellent. That's what we want to see. Happy days, says I. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so let those guys work away. In the meantime, we'll set up a few other things. So we'll do the MCP. So we said 22,000 feet. Let's get some of this stuff on. So we want that on. We'll do our weather systems while we're here as well. So over. We'll also do our transponder. So we'll just go 1212. We'll do the TCAS later. That's all good. What else do we need to do? I think that's it. Alright, the boys are finished, so we can go fuel pumps on, and we'll call for boarding.
Boarding requested.
And I'm going to start the APU as well. And off we go. Thanks, lads. And we should get our passengers jumping across the jetway of doom and the gap of death, and AP will make some noise in a moment, and
passengers boarding starting.
You know what I'm going to do? I think the sneaking suspicion that that's very loud, so let's bring all that down. Right, I reckon that's a bit better. Okay, I can hear the APU firing up. We'll also just go in and have a look. APU is, yep, M1, I'm assuming it is coming up, so that's good. Okay, so whilst that's happening, we also need to commence boarding on the tablet. So we'll go fast time 7 minutes. It's roughly going to be the same as GSX. GSX will probably finish a little bit sooner, but that's okay. And I think I'm right in saying in what's it called? The what's it called? The self-loading cargo. That's the one. Just slipped my mind there completely. Self-loading cargo, and I think GSX there's an option to sync them all up, and it syncs with the tablet as well. I'm pretty sure. I need to look at it again, so I'll do a stream in a few days time and check it out again, because I can't really remembered. I don't use it nowhere near as much as what I should. So, oh, it actually says refueling. There you go. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Never actually noticed that before. Okay, so we'll have alignment in 2 minutes. Our boarding process will take about another probably 6 minutes, and GSX will probably take about the same. So what we'll do is we'll go and set our flight plan up. So as I mentioned before, we're going from Echo Delta Delta Sierra, which is Stuttgart. We're taking off from runway 07, and we're taking off on the SID of, if anyone can remember, it was tag I2H. Tag E2H, so we'll insert that. In terms of our arrival into Hanover, it was runway 27 left. So we go ILS said 27 left, and I never actually looked at the arrival, did I? No, it didn't. However, it is a WRB 8 Papa, so this one here. Okay, so we'll put that in, check for discos. Shouldn't be any. There might be one, yep. Into the LS. Oops. So clear that, insert, and that'll get rid of it. Happy days. Okay, that's all good. I'm not going to do any tests or any of that sort of stuff. Our APU is now available, so what we'll do is we'll get the APU bleed and our probe heats on. And now that we're refueled, we can actually, let's have a check our message just for refuel. We can put our seatbelt sign on. Okay, so we're going to sort of do it semi-realistically, except for the fact that are these guys actually walking across? No. So it looks like GSX hasn't animated the passengers because of this thing. That's okay. We wouldn't have seen them anyway if that gap wasn't there. At least the bags are okay. So happy days. So 17% loaded. Our passengers are now on board. Are they on board on the tablet? I thought I had these synced. There's a way of syncing these. We're not worried about it right just yet. There is a way of syncing the tablet with GSX, or sorry, the EFB with GSX. But we'll not worry about it for now. Okay, what's next? What's next? Well, maybe a little bit of music actually in the background. Let's get that going. Flight plan's done. What's next? We've set our altimeter. I think we've done everything we need to at the moment. I've noticed the performance has dropped on me a little bit, probably because I'm streaming and doing everything else all at the same time. Streaming in 2 places at once, lads. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. How good's that? Hopefully the YouTube ratio is okay, because it's giving me warnings left, right and center here to say, you know, you're not supposed to be running this thing at 1152 resolution, which is just the default that's went to on Twitch for some reason. So I didn't actually modify it or configure it, which I really should have done. So I'll do that next time. Hopefully it's okay. I am keeping an eye on it, and it looks atrocious. As in, the quality looks really bad, but I'm not sure if that's because I haven't set the quality to 1440p. Oh yeah, that's exactly the reason. So I'm gonna drop that down to low anyway. Okay, it's fine. And that's actually fixed. No, it hasn't. Okay. Right. What's next? So we're waiting on our boarding happening. So what we'll do is we'll just check out the weather actually, to see if there's any surprises coming our way. So ILS 7, look at weather. Beg your pardon, I'm on. Let's bring that up so you can see. So this is our. Ignore that if I've hit the chart on by mistake. Actually, I'll get rid of that. So take that away. In fact, if anything, we should be looking at the taxi chart. But yeah. So here we are on the ground at Stuttgart. So this is our SID. And if I check out the weather at Stuttgart, so we've got basically a tailwind or actually it'll be a crosswind on takeoff at 6 knots. I think we can manage that in an A320. Temperature 9 degrees. Altimeter is okay. Fuel. What should be? Few clouds of 4,400 feet and ceiling of at least 12,000 feet in terms of the cloud coverage. So that looks okay. No major issues. In terms of our weather on route or en route, we can have a look at that. So we've got a bit of cloud cover. Have we got any? We're gonna look at our METAR here. Let's see. Or actually, we'll look at our I think turbulence. That's the one. Alright, so it's a little bit turbulent through those clouds, but like it's very, very light, right? I mean, it's practically non-existent, so that's all good. And it looks like we've got a clear run in, so happy days. And the weather in terms of in Hanover. 210 knots, so that's again going to be it's going to be a headwind, so thereabouts, so that's good. Broken clouds at 2400 and ceiling at 2400, so pretty clear. Visibility is pretty good as well, so nothing to worry about. We're going to have a pretty clear, smooth run, and the whole way up, even through the clouds, I would imagine. So happy days. Right, that sounded like good news. A wee ping there, and we've got boarding. So we need to do our weights and balances. So I'm going to take the zero fuel weight and the center of gravity. So 57.7 and 32.2 will give us our run one. Will give us our balances. So what did I say? 57.7 and 32.2. Let's get that in, and then we also want to go and look at our put our V speeds and our takeoff information in. So, so we're going to a different app. We'll sync our load sheet. Runway 7 dry. Packs will be on. Flaps will be 1+F. Sync that again. Sync weather. I'm not going to worry about the taxi information because it's right behind me. Calculate that, and it'll give us our it'll give us our info. So, alright, so we want 133, 140 for rotate speed, 2270 for our engine climb out, and 1 DN05 66. So we go 133 for V1, 140 for VR. I think it was 140 for V2. 270 is close enough. It was 1 DN05 for the flaps. I think it says 66 for the temperature, flex temperature. 66 correct. 140. Okay, excellent. Alright, so we'll bring this back. Okay, so what we're going to do now is everything's aligned. Alright, we're good to go. We're good to go. So we'll call for pushback, and we'll let GSX sort us out. Now, I've just updated GSX, so I'm hoping it doesn't cause me any problems. And just for context as well, I used to have a lot of problems with GSX, and particularly the Phoenix. As I'm pushing back to Phoenix, it always seemed to stuff it up somehow. So hopefully it works okay. Okay, I forgot about that. Alright, so we want to get rid of the chocks and actually no, we don't want to do that. We want to go external power off because we're on APU. Then we want to get rid of the chocks and get rid of the GPU, and we'll wait for the tug. Oh, here he comes, hopefully. Let's just get the pin in, look. So the pin's in. Here comes the tug. You mind yourself. Oh, wait for it. Alright, so we want the, I think it's nose right. Just double check. Yep. We're gonna go nose right.
Release parking brakes.
We got our bacon coming on. And
Parking brakes.
release parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start engine.
And they want us to start, so let's go master switch over to start and engine 2 coming on. Reset thrust levers. Alright, excellent. We'll just keep an eye on our N2 and N1. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm leaning on the throttle. Right, I heard the clunk, so we can go engine 1. We'll just have a wee look and see how our pushback's going.
Reset parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
And we'll confirm the confirm
Cockpit
good
to
start.
ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay. That's excellent. So should we removing the pin? Disconnecting, that's all good. Okay, in the meantime we'll get the rest of the aircraft set up. So not much to do in the Airbus, to be fair. It's not like the Boeing at this stage. So we want APU bleed off, APU off. Seatbelt signs are on, emergency exit signs stay on. Runway turn lights and taxi lights will come on in the moment. Our DRs are good. Everything else is good. I want to get my terrain monitors on, and also want to get the auto brake set to max, which effectively is reject takeoff. Let's accept the load sheet and set our ground spoilers to armed. We'll do our TCAS a little bit later, and we'll reset our master ignition switch. That's pretty much it, I think. So taxi lights coming on. I don't want to blind her, but you know, she'll sort of stand in the way. We'll get our turn lights on as well, and here we go. It's telling me it's set because she hasn't disappeared, but I'm not going to worry about that. Don't worry about that. Alright, so we're taxiing to runway 7, which effectively is just there. So short and sweet taxi, which is handy. And then we can blast off. And make our way to Hanover. I forgot to run the clock. There we go. I always forget the clock. I usually don't forget the clock on the Phoenix because it's kind of, you know, in the middle of the panel. But I often forget, and I almost always forget the Boeing. Always. Right, so we should have a right hand turn here. Yes, we do. Not exactly sticking to the taxi lane, but that's alright. Okay, so head on down Kilo and then left hand turn. So we're not going to hold short, we're going to try and do it on the run. So strobes on, runway lights on, or landing lights. I'm going to slow down a little bit and just turn on to the runway because I want to get my TCAS on. Ground spoilers armed and my set flaps. Wait for flaps to be deployed. And I think that's it. So power coming in. And toga. Got to put a little bit of, I'm planning a little bit of left rudder for the compensate for the wind. Is that lightning? Oh no, it's a plane. It does look a little bit dark up in those clouds, doesn't it? So our rotate speed was 140, which is about here. So there we go. Got positive rate. Gear up without banging the mic too much. Yep. Nice. Climbing up pretty steep here. Alright, so we will engage our autopilot. We'll set our emergency lights. We'll give those a second actually. But I thought that was lightning there a minute ago. I mean, it looks like it's pretty stormy and it looks like it's pretty hairy out there, doesn't it? Alright, so we'll move our lights to emergency lights to arm. Leave our seatbelts on for the moment. I can turn my runway turn lights off at the moment. I would turn my taxi lights off now, but when I hit the landing light switch, it'll drop them all off. So I might as well just leave it for the moment. Ground spoilers can be disarmed, and flaps can come up. Actually, we'll give flaps a moment. Alright, flaps up. And given that it's going to get a little bit dark in here, we'll just get the panel lights up a little bit as well. Okay, beautiful. And I also want to, before this turn, now that we're 200 knots, I'm going to move to the CL indent. Make sure that's locked in. Yes, it is. And that's us. We're on our way to cruise. So over barrels over the standard. Or altimeter is the standard. And when we cross 10,000 feet, we can drop our seatbelt signs off, and we can drop, or we can get rid of our landing lights as well. Okay, so here comes the clouds, and once we do that, then I'll play a little bit of music on it to see if we can get this bot fixed and loaded in. I'm gonna have to reset the password in there. I don't fancy resetting the password. I don't understand why I have to reset the password, like it's... I don't remember what the password is. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, I'm not gonna land the lights off. See, this is what happens. The taxi light interferes too. On, off, yeah, thank you. And seatbelt signs off. I'll just reposition slightly. Okay. Excellent. I have to say that was a little bit of a struggle. So I had to get the bot working again, and yeah, I had to reset the password, but I didn't just have to reset the password. I had to re-authenticate as well, and the authenticator wasn't working, and I had to do the SMS, and you know, I didn't push the SMS, and you know, first world problems and all that. Okay, so now that the bot's working, I can update it, because I haven't done that yet. I've lost it again. Alright, here we go. Right, chatbot, chat commands. Alright, here we go. So, what have we got? No, wrong one. Custom. Alright, there we go. By the time we do all this, we'll be descending. Right, there we go. Exclamation point route or route into the chat, and you'll get the right. Something I always forget, but it is working now. Beautiful. All right, so let's have a wee look. So we're looking pretty good. We've got our lights off. We've got that's interesting. Yep, we're looking pretty good. Beautiful. And we've also, okay, let's have a look at our distance to, oh, I forgot to put that in, didn't I? Echo Delta Victor, I think it was, and it was runway 27 left, 27 left. So I want to look at performance page or birth page. Okay, so 122 miles to top of descent. We do have a little bit of time, but we might as well set up our arrival while we're here. So I'm going to bring up the approach chart for runway 27 left, which is this one. So 3000 is the entry to LS, 271 degrees. Our decision height is 379, and that's pretty much all we're going to need from there. In terms of weather, so 210 knots we looked at before, QNH is 1001, good visibility, and we've got winds of variable 170 to 240, or variable between 170 and 240 degrees. And our temperature is 10 degrees, so let's see if we can make that work. There you go, it just come up into destination data. Alright, so our temperature was 10 degrees, put that in. QNH was 1001, maximum wind was 200 to 10, or 10 to 200 I should say, and our barrow I think was 379. I'll just double check that. Yep, 379, beautiful. Just bring that down slightly. There we go. And down slightly. Okay. Right, that's looking pretty good. So we've got our arrival programmed in. We've got 108 miles to go. We've heard a little bit of music on the climb. Clouds are looking, eh? They look like grey chunks of cauliflower, or broccoli. More cauliflower, I suppose. Like really old Mackie cauliflower. Okay, that's good. What else? I think that's it. Just sit back, enjoy the flight. In the Aer Lingus livery. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, so I'm just testing this out. So we're live on Twitch and we're live on YouTube, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure if it works. YouTube is giving me all sorts of warnings here to say you're a nutcase. Why you're trying to boost out this this resolution whenever it's not, you're not supposed to. So I'm trying to. It's for some reason my OBS streams to Twitch at 4096 by 1152. Must be something to do with the aspect ratio of the screen. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to, even though I'm streaming, even though I'm playing in ultra wide, I'll have to bring it back to square. I felt like Donald Trump doing that. And I'll do this, and then that will hopefully let me sort that out on YouTube, maybe, maybe. We'll see. But I do think it's worthwhile, maybe streaming to both anyway, because YouTube for me at the moment is just kind of like a VOD page. It's got all the videos on there, all the live streams, all the 2, 3, 4 hour videos. A couple of clips and a couple of shorts as well. So it's sort of becoming like a bit of a library or a database, and instead of me recording and then boosting out to YouTube, if this automatically saves on it, then I don't even have to do that, you know what I mean? So it does make it a bit easier. And this machine over here, I'm just testing it at the moment, so it's running, I'm watching the stream, but it's going to become a streaming PC eventually, and I'll need to get another screen. So I've got, actually I can show you. So I've got, that's what it looks like from the other side, over here. So I've got screen up top, it's just got YouTube on at the moment, and then obviously my ARC. So there's one here, in the middle, and then right, and then I've got the other screen behind me, which is obviously far too big. So I'm gonna get another one of these, put it here, mounted. I spent a bit of time yesterday just clearing up the whole desk and fixing the wires. I haven't fixed them all yet, but I fixed a good bit of them anyway, and sorted out my lights and stuff as well. So yeah, it's a slow work in progress, but it's keeping me busy and keep me interested at the moment. Otherwise I'd just be sitting here doing this by myself, watching TV, so I use my tablet here to watch TV. Well, actually I've started using this screen up top now, so I can lean back in the chair and watch TV. It's great. And I'm using a yoke, so I've got a SciTech yoke, using the X56 throttle quadrant, and then under the desk here, just at my knee, I've got a multi-panel switch, and then just in the insert here, you can sort of see I've got autopilot and radio panels, and then my mic is here as well. So headphones, speakers, big video phone, it's all sorts happening here. The PC's over there, so it's pretty good. It's a nicely set up, I like it, and it's nice and clean, tidy as well. So it's not too cluttered, Oops, wrong one. Good right that. Alright, let's have a look. So we're currently 72 miles out from the top of descent. So what I'll do is I'll just have a little look and see if there is... Actually, I just want to test that again. I'm just watching YouTube there. I did that in one swift, smooth action. That's okay. Just making sure it's matching me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little look and see if there's another little tune to play, because I want to go get some more water. before this goes into the lead break. Oh, lads, perfect, perfect. So this is the song called Tokyo Lights, and it's out on Spotify under Dalton Robinson. This is the instrumental. now, let's see where we are. Right, 16 miles to top of descent. Just sitting above the clouds, and we're, yep, about to start descending down to Hanover. Beautiful. Alright, while that's doing that, I'm just going to have a look at something actually. So we can see. Wow, that Simfest UK, the World Flight, that's still going. Jesus. I wonder how long it's been going for. Another 13 hours today. Wow. Wow. It's awesome. Departure Muscat. Destination Hyderabad? Hyderabad? Where's the part of it? Okay, very good. Alright, so I think we said 3,000 feet, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So let's go down 3,000 feet. Activate that, or arm it. We're close enough to the top of the descent, so we'll start heading down. And then QFA 25 World Flight, that's gotta be the same guys, right? It looks like it's a different. Well, okay. It's interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot of people streaming around the world. Flights here. A lot. But anyway, it's pretty interesting actually. I've just had a quick look on Twitch. So there's two live streams, two major live streams going on at the moment, right? Well, I mean, there's a lot of live streams going on, but there's two live streams. One is I'll not use the name. So one of basically they're both the same. So one is a home built 737, and the other one same thing, World Flight. And one's got 400 viewers, and the other one's got, I think it's got, was it a couple thousand? Hang on. No, sorry, followers. One's 20,000 followers, the other one's 400. Interesting. Right, more drag. Not yet. I'll let that sit for a minute. I'll not apply more drag just yet. The little donut there isn't too far away. Now, we do have a company message though, so we'll probably read that. Excuse me, lads. That's why I've left the donut. I'll sort of go up and down, and when we move our barrel over, we'll have a look and see what it comes back up. Let's rise it back up again to where we want it on profile, so let's give it a moment. I'll deploy my speed brake now. This is a really old mix of a cover. It's really bare compared to the finished version. Big Boss is here. Welcome in, Big Boss. I'm just listening to a really old, really old Burr mix of Moment to Surrender. It's like, there's not even strings running on it. I think the strings, there might be strings coming in right at the very end, maybe. It's not bad. Clearly needs a lot of work. So Big Boss Robinson, we're just doing a couple of ad hoc missions from FireFly Air. So I'm heading down into Hanover, so I'm in Germany, in the Phoenix A320, going from Stuttgart to Germany. And then we'll do probably do another one or two after this. Also, I'm dual or not dual. Yeah, I suppose dual streaming on YouTube. We've got YouTube going as well. Just to you know, give it a bit of a test, and so far it seems to be okay. But I do need to adjust my output settings on OBS in terms of like resolution and stuff. So, but I'll fix that up later. Well, where are we? Oh, here, we're gonna get our landing lights on, don't we? Let's do that. Landing lights on. Let's go medium on our auto brake. There's the ground, so that's looking healthy. And we're turning toward the runway, so we'll get our approach mode on. And we also need a notch of flaps. Probably need 2 notches of flaps, but we'll start with 1. It's getting a bit distracted by the music. About a second. Speed brake, armed. Put our seatbelt signs on.
2,500.
Alright, so we've grabbed the we've locked onto the LS, so that's good. But I don't see anything. Distance to the runway. It's not very far, is it? Right. Another notch of flaps. Let's get our gear down. Okay, I think we're gonna have to auto land this one. Another notch of flaps. Can't see a thing. So much for the visibility being unaffected. Alright, so we're full flaps. We've got dual channel on our autopilot. Just bring us over to the landing system. Landing system's locked. Can't see anything. Is that the runway coming into view now? Something there, is there? Oh, you're not gonna believe this. TFDI Design MD11 has just been released to collector's edition users. I don't have the collector. I'm not a collector's edition user, but I have been waiting for that plane for like the entire year. So hopefully it'll be out to the general public shortly. But never mind that. We'll go back to that. We'll go back to that in a moment. There we go. This is just about it. Okay.
$500.
I'm not gonna let it auto land. I'm gonna try it myself. I'll take it from here. So autopilot off. This is my aircraft.
Minimum.
Continue. Just watch the center line.
100.
100. Ooh.
50, 40, 30,
Uh-oh.
20. Retard.
Ah, no. I floated. Oh, Jesus. Hang on, here we go.
5.
Jesus. Yeah, that was a disaster. Oh well. Disaster it was. Poor passengers. A few broken necks there. there was a little bit of wind that caught me there, and then I started rolling. But that's okay. Here we are at a very dull, very grey, very miserable looking Hanover. So, what at our landing gear monitor, which was screaming, 536. Yep, that was what we'll call a Ryanair landing. That was not an Aer Lingus landing. Spoilers in and speed brake, our flaps retracted. So this is default aircraft as well. Default scenery as well. But we'll roll down here and see what what's what. We'll pull into one of these jetways here, one of these gates. I think this one here is as good as any, right? The taxi lights off, runway turn lights off. See if I can get lined up here properly. Hang on a second. Oh, hang on. You know what? I wonder, is this? No, should be okay. Come on. 1 minute. That'll do it. Okay, so we want to get our GPU and chocks connected on, and we can shut our engines down. Get transponder off. We'll call for GSX to board us.
The boarding requested.
That should move. Yep. It's better. We can turn it big enough. So there we go. So that was flight numero uno from Stuttgart to Hanover in Germany. So what we'll do is I'll have a quick look at so let me just set something up here.
Passengers, the boarding started.
We're just fixing this up. Oh, that's the one I want. Yep. There we go. Bit better. Okay, this will make it easier for me. So there we go. TFD Designs. So earlier this morning, Fabio from TFD Designs shared the news. Highly anticipated MD-11 for Microsoft Flight Sim is now available. Beautiful. For everyone who bought the collector's edition. Okay, that's good. Happy days. Alright, so we'll forget about that for the moment. What I wanted to do was go into FireFly Air and grab another mission. So we're going to ad hoc missions, and we'll let's leave that on actually. Alright, let's see. So actually, hang on a second. Is that? Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's see. So what have we got? We've got... There was another one I spotted. Not that one. So I'm just looking at the mileage. Which one should we do? 54 buckets of steam. Deliver 54 buckets of steam. I think it's a cracker. So I fancy something like that. Last flight was about 47 minutes. That's not too bad. So we're somewhere around 40-45 minutes to do lovely. So that's sort of like 200-300 nautical miles. I think that'll do well. I'm just sort of trying to get the best ratio between points and miles. So I reckon, like for instance, like that one there's not bad, 284 for 217 or whatever, 80 DM, so it's in the same sort of region we're flying in, Eastern Europe anyway, into Germany. Or do we go somewhere completely different? Let's go have a quick look at the top again. So I reckon we go. This one's not bad, right? So 148 miles. Oh, this one there, look. Beautiful. 48 miles, 323. That's you can't say no to that. Oh, someone's grabbed it. No, I'm in. Okay. Oh, Greece. All right. So we'll do maybe like an ATR flight for this one then, given that it's a pretty short hop. Or what's the airport sizes? Unknown. So we're going from Almiras to Capita. The people in work would not be happy with me if I didn't get that pronunciation right. Well, I work with quite a few Greek people, or second generation Greek people, really. All right, let me see. So let's. I reckon we'll go with this. We'll go for a sim brief, and we'll get that going, and we'll spawn into LGBL. Yep. So right, which aircraft? That's the question. Which aircraft? I reckon we do. We did the ATR last night, didn't we? We'll do the TBM, maybe. Yeah, why not? We'll go TBM, sure. We love the TBM, don't we? So it's Lima, Golf, Bravo, Lima. Is this an airbase? Yeah, it is too. We'll just grab a ramp, parking, that's fine. We'll drop the TBM into Simbrief. Unknown destination airport. I hate when it does this. And I couldn't be bothered opening up the little nav map, so let me see if I can fix that. Excuse me, LGAK. That it's in here. LGAK. No. Let's try I go nearby, where's nearby? Nearby aerodromes, 14 kilometers. What's it actually called? Oh yeah. It's in Greek.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
So we're gonna have to find it. Parking's too small for this. What? Oh, I'm sure that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find this place. So go to here, and then we're going down to. I guess it's only 49 miles or something, so it's close to a place called Thivai or Tavai. Copadia. Oh my god. No, it's not bringing anything up there, so I gotta find it on the map here. So if I've got my ducks aligned or in a row, it's roughly here. Or not. What's that place called? Yuki Lake. Yuki Lake is what we're looking for. Oh yeah, that's it there. There. Okay, so it's there. Yeah, it's here. It's not coming up. I'll find it. Oh my god. It's a asphalt runway, but it's tiny, absolutely tiny. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's it's really small. Okay, so let's here we are back in the TBM. Beautiful. So let's get that going. Batteries on, generator on. Let me just bring the Musica down a little bit. It seems to be music seems to be a bit louder, even though it's okay. No idea. Yeah, I'll bring it down a little bit. Alright, so battery on, generator on. I want to go ignition to on. We'll get our fuel selector to auto, auxiliary pump to on, and we will go for a start. So clear prop and all that. I'm not going to use my panels on this because I forgot to set them. We've got a bit of spinach, that's good. The fire truck's a bit close to me, isn't it? I made a comment last night on stream that the UK was probably one of the best rendered sceneries. Actually, I've sort of forgot about the Greek islands. They're quite good in this. I don't often fly around them, but they're pretty good. Alright, we've got to start, so let's get some fuel in. Some mixture on the go. We'll let that stabilize. Once that's risen and fallen, I might as well do the electrics while we're here. It's sort of stable now. I'll come back up again. So let's go EFIS. There are trims, our radio master, our avionics master really, and our gyros. Also want to do the cage, and I'll do my flight plan in a moment. We'll set that there for the minute. Let's go full mixture and full prop. We want our probe heats on, window heats on. We also want our fans on, our environmentals effectively, and then at this point we can knock our ignition to auto, our starter to off, and our auxiliary boost pump to auto, and that clears on the warnings. I'm going to go B on the for the altimeter, and I'm going to go and set up the flight plan. So we're at kilo. Where are we? Kilo. No, not that one. That one. We're not a kilo at all. That's America. Where's backspace? Backspace. Lima. We're at Lima Golf Bravo Lima. Lima Golf Bravo Lima. Almiras. We are going to Lima Golf. Alpha Kilo. That's the one. Beautiful. And a set map. Okay, happy days. Alright, I'm liking that. Lights, strobes on, and we're going to go lava lights and taxi lights on. And we'll clear our cautions. Park and brake coming off, bit of power coming in. I think it's a left hand turn here, so left hand turn toward the runway. And let's roll. This wee thing's a rocket ship, so we're gonna put it. It's sturdy as a rock too. Notch flaps out of the way, fire truck. And we're hammering it, so power back off. And just look out for the runway. We're gonna just blitz onto it and off we go. Failures should be okay. Trims are all. Well, actually, I didn't set my other trim, but no, you know what? I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. What's the runway? Oh, I think I've went the wrong way, haven't I? Nah, it's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll boot it down here. We'll blitz it. Big stutter. Ooh. Happy days. Come on, let's go. No one driving that, look. Right, I know strictly speaking, the next turn is the, you know, this is a runway exit, but like, that's just how we roll, you know. Okay, let's boot. Let's boot it. Here we go. Got a right-hand rudder here to hold this thing steady. And we're booting it. There is plenty of knots. And up we go. Gear up. We'll get a little bit of altitude and then we'll do a right-hand turn. Flaps up. And we'll fly out over the water, over the lake here, and we'll turn. Is it sea or lake? Oh, it's sea. That's the GNC, is it? Oh, it's kind of a bay actually. It's a bit of a. It's almost like a. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Look at this. Wow. So it's almost like a. It's like looks, reminds me of a prawn. Look at that on it. It's kind of a bay. Yeah. So I think we're only about 48 miles from the destination, so we'll fly this one relatively lowly, or relatively low. So I'll set the altitude at about 4,000 feet, and it's pretty much. Do you believe I've lost my marker? How did they do that now? Hang on a second. Where'd that gone? How did I do that? Not that marker, the one on the map. Anyway, that's okay. So we'll do a bit of a right hand turn. So let's let us alright, so I want to set altitude, so we'll go heading mode on, we'll sync that. And we'll set altitude to almost heading on 4,000 feet. And we'll just adjust our rate of climb. Okay, that's close enough. That's pretty much spot on. And I'm going to match the altitude up with where it should be going, so it is. What is that? It's okay actually. We'll leave it at that, because if we look at the, yeah, I'll bring it in a little bit. I'll bring it in a little bit. I think we're okay. So we just need to keep an eye on those cliffs and mountains. I did have a bit of a fatal the other day, in that I walked away from the computer when I was flying this thing and it went into a mountain. I think it's clipped there somewhere. So we don't want to repeat that. Oh, I forgot to set our transponder. 2323. I forgot to run the clock. That's alright. Right, let's have a look at the scenery, shall we? It's not bad, is it? Still think the UK looks a lot more realistic, but this isn't bad. I mean, look at the islands. Let's line ourselves up a little bit. Do wanna? Oh yeah, I forgot to do the thing. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have a look at this. Right, whilst we're looking okay here, so I'm just gonna straighten up a little bit. I'm just fixing something up here, but what do you see? What do you see this? If I look at this. This is the MT-11. It looks like a fairly decent tablet there, or EFB. I didn't realize the MT-11 had a glass cockpit. I thought it was a bit older than that. I've been looking forward to this thing coming out for quite a while. Like it looks. So currently it's 75% finished. Okay. Sound's been the most completed aspect. 90%. System 75. Right. Alright, so we've still got a little while to go. Yeah, okay. I'll have a little read into that a little bit later. In terms of oh, there you go. So we don't have long to wait then. See, I like this. You know, this is good detail. This is great. From the developer. Look at that. It's ironic. I'm on the Discord and it didn't even. Oh, Discord's closed. That's why. Let's say I wasn't getting a notification. Very good. So I'll check that out later. What's that? That looks excellent. Yeah, pretty good. It is. We do need a few more airliners in the sim, I think. Like I'm definitely more of an airliner guy, but I do love the GA planes too, so I kind of like everything, but I do think there's more airliners required, you know. Okay, mate. That's the Got Friends, Fan's Best Friend add-on. It's pretty good. Awesome. Right, we must be nearly there. Oh, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Whoa. Alright. So it looks like glass. Look at that. It's like glass down there. I don't think we'll have. That's okay. We'll find them on this. So this is a song called "Time." It's a very raw mix, extremely raw mix. But it's on Spotify under Dalton Robinson. If you want to check it out, it's a good video. It's a great video on YouTube as well. So that makes it so raw. There's not, the drums aren't even done. That's just a guide track. It's awesome. Okay. We're not too far away. We're probably only a minute or so away from the airport or the runway, so we're gonna have to work out how to. Well, we'll head straight forward, so we'll get eyes on this first, and then we'll work out what our approach is gonna be. Yeah, let's see. So there's a lake over here called no, not Yuki Lake. Is it? Yuki Lake, I think. Oh, that is there. I reckon that's it there. So if that's there, then the runway should be. It's a little bit hazy. We might have to drop our altitude a little bit. It's further up. Zoomed in here a little bit. Alright, so 6 miles. Lights are still on it, yeah. There's Half Xenix. Good name. This is a little bit. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Yeah. Okie doke. Runway should be in sight, and I didn't think it was a dirt runway. I don't see it. I reckon that's not that, is it? Oh, it is too. Yep, you can just about see the markings, look. Yep. Oh wow. That's why I wanted to do a flyover first. Okay, let's go power back. Oh, not that far back. Let's get some miles on this thing. It's hard to pick it out, isn't it? I wanna do a we'll come around this way. We'll go notch the flaps. Let's get our come on around, get our gear down. I think it's just on the other side of this field here, this paddock. Just to get eyes on again, so let's keep the speed up a little bit. I feel like, oh, there it is there. Okay, no, they're actually coming in the wrong side. There we go. So we're yeah. Let's do this. Drop the speed big time. There we go. Flying this thing like a fighter jet here. Another notch of flaps. Full flaps. I should have trimmed it, but here we go. That runway is deadly to see. Wow. Look at that. That's incredible. Deadly to see. Look at the state of the runway too. Go on, sit down. There we go. Beautiful. It's like a hill, it's like a ramp. I get seasick in this runway. Alright, so we've got a collapse, that's a good sign. 185. Not great for the TBM, but we'll take it for now, considering. Alright, so flaps in. And welcome to the place that I cannot pronounce. Somewhere in Greece. I'll try it again. Welcome to Copeta. That'll do. Apologies to all the Greek people out there. So obviously there's not much here. That's the brightest, lightest, and most difficult to see runway I've ever had to pick out. Actually, I think. So, look, I mean, look at the state of it. It looks like a ramp. But yeah. I mean, it could be a texture issue. I don't think it is. I think it's supposed to be old and broken and faded. But look at the warping. Like, that's mad. I'm gonna look it up here. So let's see if I can do this 2 things at once. Oh, let's break. Let's pull in here, right? So we'll jump into that's a heliport there, or a helipad. We'll park on the helipad for the crack. I mean, not that it's funny, but you know, it's a place to park. So we'll have a wee look at this. Joint. So let's get our propeller background mixture coming back, engine coming off. Want to get our lights all off. Reset our gyro, gyros. Get rid of our probe heats and window heats, etc. EFIS off. Trims off. Avionics off. Environment.
Only find valid airport data at this position.
Don't worry about that.
Services are not available.
Environmentals off. Battery, and pull that down. Okay, cool. Alright, that's excellent. And actually I think pumps off, and off. Okay, right, beautiful. Happy days. Right, let's check out this joint. Oh, we don't need that. Okay, so it's called Copeta Dimitra. Copeta Dimitra Airport in Greece. And I'm pretty sure it come up as I thought it come up there as it was an airbase or some sort of military airbase. There's no Wikipedia, but there is some sort of other thing. So let's have a look at this. So small airport. Yeah, Central Greece. Yes. Let's give you. Oh, here we go. Small airport located, has no ICAO code, so we use the G0009 as reference. Nearby airfields are Helsinki, or Hellenic, sport aviation trip, etc., etc. Doesn't publish from METAR. Nearest place in Tanagra airbase. Airfield things to do at the airport. Flying lessons. Okay. I was sort of looking for a little bit of the history, like why is it here? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll look that one up later. I'm not really sure why it's there. There you go. Okay, that was flight number 2. So we went from where did we go from? Amira, I think it was, to Copeta, or Copata. I'm not really sure what it's pronounced. So let's all right. Let's do a final flight. We've got time for one more, and we'll do somewhere between about 40 minutes to an hour. And I reckon we jump into the Boeing this time, and we'll do another mission. So let's go for. So I'm gonna go for the Boeing, and I think I'm gonna fly. I reckon I'll fly FireFly Air colors, given that we're doing some FireFly Air stuff. And I should have actually updated my description, shouldn't I? So let's go with the 700, and we'll go for the beautiful livery. So let's check out the next mission. This is great having the screen up here. It used to be over here. I'm gonna break my neck looking at it. I'm still breaking my neck looking at it, but it's just so handy. I wish I had 2 of them though. Let's sort that one out. Alright, so let's see. So we're going to go ad hoc mission, and we'll have a look at let's have we scroll down here. Let's see. Aha, there's another one around there's another one around the Aegean Sea. Might not be a bad idea. It's only 148 miles though, so I reckon probably better in ATR, that one. Looking for something maybe around the 300 mile mark. Yeah, we might do that. A GNC one, actually. Everything else isn't really... Nothing else is really jumping out at me. Excuse me. Well, there's an NYC charter actually on LaGuardia to... Oh no, we did Casey. What was that last name? I reckon we do that at GNC. Alright, let's do that. Hopefully it's still active. Alright, so we gotta go from Lima Tango Bravo Lima. Which, was that where we were? No, that's Turkey. We're gonna bring 15 crates of tomatoes to Athens. So Lima Golf Alpha Victor. So there we go. Sounds mad. I reckon we could do that. So that's 100 and actually let's have a look. I'm just doing a sim brief. So I think that's so if we did it in the Boeing, so we could do it in the Boeing and we'll do it in a cargo variant. What about that? So we'll do the 700 Boeings, the 737-700, and we'll go freighter. And our time roughly is, excuse me, sorry lads, one of my cameras has just went off. I just need to check it here, hang on. I think it's the dog. Okay, let me turn this a bit better. Okay, so the Boeing's giving me a 45 minutes. That's spot on, right? So we'll do that. So we're going to go from Lima Tango Bravo Lima in Turkey. We want a ramp which is roughly small will do. Actually with this, it should be fine. We'll make it work. Alright, let's go small. Let's reset all these switches and jump in. That's that. We're assigned. Yep, we're assigned. That's beautiful. We've got a sim brief going, so we can load that into Navigraph and Volanta. And I'll also update my description. So we're in. I forgot to change it to the cargo variant. Doesn't matter. That's fine. We're going from LTBL to LGAV. Save that. And I want to update Volanta as well. Is that one done? And then I can grab my route and put it into the bot. In case anyone wants to know. Right. I think we might have parked on the helipad. So this is Turkey.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
I know it is, but that's okay because we're gonna blitz through this pretty quickly. So I did pick the wrong variant. I meant to pick the cargo variant, but here we are. Here we are. All right, let's get this bird up in the air. So battery's on. I forgot to do my ground power. Let's get that connected. Oh, co-pilot's back. Hey, buddy. I'm also just gonna bring the music down a bit. I feel like I'm shouting. Okay, so we'll go seatbelt signs on, fuel pumps coming on, APU coming on. Go up to the upper overhead and get aligned, and then down to FMC. And I'm just going to knock my switches on here, and we're then going to go into fuel. So we want some brief brought up. So our block fuel is 5.1. Actually, it's not 5.1. It's the Airbus. It's 5165. And our payload will just set random, so that's all good. And in the FMC, so pause in it. We're currently at Lima Bravo Tango Lima, I think it is. Nope, got that wrong. Keep doing that. It's Lima Tango Bravo Lima. Next page for GPS. We'll get that copied in. Everything should start aligning. I also just want to bring up that side there. Okay. Destinations Athens, which is Lima Golf Alpha Victor, and our runway is takeoff runway is 35 or 35. So departure 35. There's no SID. Arrival 03 right. That's given me 03 right. Let's say that's the one. And the star is OGS or OGS I1C. That would be the one, and a transition of OGSL or OGSL, which isn't there, so it's fine. So execute that. Short flight. We'll just close up the gaps. Make sure there's no vectors or manuals or any of that nonsense, and we'll do our weights. So 0 fuel weight, 5.2 on the fuel. Reserves will be 1. Cost index, sim brief is 42. Our cruising altitude is flight level 300. And execute that. And our winds of cruise is 49. Oops, my mistake. 265 degrees and 49 knots. We've got our takeoff 5, flaps 5, free speeds 119, 122, 131, and trim is 522. So we'll spin that, we'll hit 522 or thereabouts. APU should be started now, so we'll get that transferred over, and then we'll get the engine started and we'll get going. No hanging around. And let's pretend that ATC are, cleared, and have cleared us. Right, APU's up, so switch over left and right and left. Logo on. We've got our beacon on as well, because I'm going to just go straight for start. So APU bleed on. Let's start up engine number 2. The oil damper can come on. Probe heats, window heats, left and right on. And altitude or pressurization to 300. What else? I normally like to set the terrain on, and I also want to set the MCP. N2 on the engine 2 is up 28%, so we can bring in fuel. Parking brake wasn't set, that was pretty dangerous. Whilst that's coming up, I'll bring in, like, yeah. So let's copy that. Okay, that's good. Right, engine number 1. We'll turn that on or start it up. Okay, so we'll wait for 20%. Close enough. Fuel coming in. Alright, that's it. So we'll just wait for the engine 1 to come up, and we can transfer over to engine power. So we can get rid of the ground services and the chocks and ground power at the moment. So we'll get rid of that. We'll set our auto brake to reject the takeoff. Flaps we'll leave alone for the moment, and we can get our landing, our runway, our taxi lights on in a moment. Okay, so they're reset. That's good. Let's get our power flipped over. Oh, runway. There's right hand side, left hand side. Hydraulic pumps on. Packs to auto. Valve to auto. APU bleed off. APU off. We'll go turn lights on. Taxi lights on. Try that again. On. Thank you. And let's release park and brakes and start rolling. So yeah, so it's the runway's just here in front of us, and so it's a left turn onto the runway, and then we'll gun it. Auto throttle can come on, and I'm just gonna bring on the strobes and land the lights now. Our flaps, so 1, 2, 5 on the flaps. Flaps are now traveling. A little bit choppy this here. Actually, you know what? I haven't restarted the sim in a while. I probably should have done that. It's a bit of final flight of the night anyway, so this will be flight number 3. We'll get our TCAS on as well. And the roughly enough. Yeah, it's a little bit, see that? A bit stuttery. Hopefully that clears. Here we go, runway 35. Spin round onto the center line. Oh, looks like a shiny new runway. Right, power coming in. And toga. Flight directors. Got those. And that was the rotate call, so up we go. Positive rate, you're up. And we just level out a little bit. Engage LNAV. Autopilot on. VNAV. And flaps up. Reset auto brake. We'll turn our turn lights off. Bit of rain coming in. And we're on our way. So all the way to Athens, which is effectively a hop across the Aegean Sea, with 15 crates of tomatoes or tomatoes, depending on, you know, how you say it. PMDGs are pretty good, like, aren't they? So looking forward to the 777. That's all I'm saying. That should be pretty good. So there we go. So we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. That's good. YouTube needs a little bit of work. Oh, I need to do a few things, configure a few things properly, but that's pretty good. We're able to do both. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Alright, so we're headed for 30,000 feet. We've just crossed 10, so landing lights and taxi light will come off. Seatbelt signs in this are on auto anyway, so don't need to worry about those. And I still haven't used self-loading cargo with this thing. I do have it, but it has got better integration with the Phoenix, so I'll test it off stream. I did try it once, and I don't know, something went wrong. Big Boss, yes, I'm live streaming on YouTube as well, so I just test it, and so far YouTube has been shouting at me because it's interesting, right? So I don't have it synced to OBS, so you see the descriptions are out of sync, which I've just noticed, so I might actually fix that up now. But that's the first thing. Second thing is, can I save that? No, it didn't work. That one there. Second thing is, I need to sync both softwares together, or both sites together through the software, which means my resolution, my streaming resolution is going to change. So this ultra wide view, which I quite like, I'm going to have to change it. So I can configure or modify the output to YouTube, but I think I gotta change. Oh, I'm not sure. I might be able to keep ultra wide and then have YouTube as something different. It's not like in the 4096 by 1152 resolution, so it wants me to change it. But yeah, it seems to be working okay. If I go in and look at it and I go on and change the little cog to the quality thing, the 1440p 60 frames per second, it works, and it's an ultra wide. So yeah. I did have a couple of viewers on YouTube earlier, but they've all disappeared. And I practically had like 0 viewers on Twitch. What add-on using? It's the add-on in. If you go into OBS and you go to docs, there's a thing called multiple output. It's in there, and all I did was I went and grabbed the stream key from YouTube, and I took the so you go into YouTube Studio, and the stream keys in there, and then you take the URL as well. Just paste those, copy those both in, and paste them both in, and yeah, it works. It's fine. Just gotta get synced properly, but it's all no problem. So in OBS, just under the normal, file edit view, and then docs, there's a wee doc that says multiple output. So here's one that says stats. What's that? Oh, it's stats is in your network stats, not your streaming stats, not stats. Very good. I've actually really looked at these. Stream information, Twitch activity feed. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I've already got that. How many stream keys can you have? I'm not sure. Under the multiple output dock or window, you can add new target. Yeah, I'm not sure. So you just hit add new target, and then I might have downloaded this. I'm just looking. It actually says here the plugin was provided for free by author Sora Yuki. So I might have actually downloaded it, but it would have been just a Google. But yeah, you can add new target and then add multiple. So I don't know how many you can have in total. So there's our top of climb, just as we cross, or just as we're about to cross into a GNC. Nice. That's how we look. Go. Big Boss, have you seen the new stats console? It's looking pretty good. It updates every 12 hours now at maximum. It's been completely refreshed. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I was looking at it earlier on. And it's much faster as well. So we're only 40 miles from the top of our descent, so it's just a couple of short hops tonight, and then we'll tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night? No, not tomorrow night. Saturday morning my time. We'll do some dual streaming. A bit longer maybe. So our arrival METAR is telling us. So we've got a 11 knot wind at 40 degrees. The winds are variable at 360 to 070. Okay, so that makes sense. Good visibility. Scatter clouds at 2,500 feet. I'm not sure what BKN means. And then I think that's temperature and dew point. And 1019 for QNH. That's our date and time. Airport. And no sig, that means something. No significant issues, I think. Something like that. There's a crash course on how to read a METAR badly. Must look that up actually. METAR no sig. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. No significant weather. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's have a look. Let's just get our range up here. Alright, so top of descent is in just about 20 miles. So what we'll do is we'll bring up the chart. Oh, where have I put that now? That's over here still. We're moving things around. So we're going to have a look at 03 right. Look at our approach chart and 03 right. And so we want to be, okay, so we're going to do our approach in this way. Alright, so we want our course set to 032, our nav radio to 111.1, and our altitude we'll set to 3,200 feet by the looks of things. Yep. Let's give that a go. Alright, so let's go 3,200 feet on the altitude. Our course was 032, I think I said. Yep. And we'll do that on both sides. And then we want to get our nav radio to 111.1. Transfer that. Okay, so that's our ILS programmed. Okay, happy days. Right, let's get a little bit of music. I need to go and turn the aircon off, so let's get a bit of music going. It's freezing here now. Right in time for descent. Right, nearly there, lads. Nearly there. So, only about. Actually, Valanta will tell us. 4 minutes to go. A little bit longer, 4 minutes, but you know, close enough. So less than 10 minutes anyway. Probably. So there's our that's our turn, isn't it? Yeah. So there's our turn, and then I think there's another turn actually. Yeah, there is. Yeah. So we've got 2 turns to 2 right-hand turns down to the runway, basically. Okay. Co-pilot's back. Oh, he wants under the desk. Alright. You want under the desk to have we nap, don't you? Yeah? Good boy. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're gonna get our altimeter over, our barrow set. Right, go on. Somebody wants to play at 10 to 11 at night. He's not busted from his run earlier on that he had. He was panting like a champion, weren't you? Relentless, this boy, aren't you? Are you relentless? Yeah. No. Here. Go. Let's see. Go. Wait. Ready? Go. I missed it. Where's your ball? Get the ball. The ball's under the desk. Get the ball. Go on. Go get the ball. Oh, it's my ball. Oh, it's my ball. Oh, get the ball. Get the ball. Oh. No? Alright, give me this one. Thank you. Right, get the ball. Get the ball. Oh, it's my ball. No? He wants this. Okay, ready? Go. Good boy. Well done. Good job. Alright, good job. No, we're not going to start that. It's too late, buddy. It's too late. He's a wee rocket. Aren't you? Alright, let's see. Alright, okay. Come on. Give me. Right. Ready? Ready? Hoop! Okay. Good boy. So it looks like we're... Oh no, it's okay. We're okay. We'll come back. We're right to past 10,000 feet, so I'll get my landing lights on. And that's pretty much it, really, isn't it? afraid to touch this map in case I get a crash. It's supposed to be fixed. There was an update yesterday, but I'm still afraid to touch it. Tell you what I will do though. We'll do our landing. Alright, so let's go landing dispatch, import from OFP. Import from OFP, that didn't work. Import weather. Okay, that worked. Calculate. Oh, runway ID, that's why. Was it 03 right, wasn't it? Runway like this, yes. Calculate. Okay. That's giving me the silver round. So I like that. I like that. Landing distance 12,000 feet. Wait a minute. Runway length 13,000 feet. Wow. Jesus. Landed on route, or en route. So 03 right. Import. 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 Calculate. Ah, there you go. 4,500 feet. That's better. I don't know what the landing dispatch is then. 40-degree flaps. Not really sure what that is. That's good. So we need about just under half the runway, third of the runway. Packs on, flaps 40. Calculate. Auto brakes 3. Okay. Oh, we'll set that. Let's give that a go, right? So we'll set auto brakes to 3, which I'm not even sure if they work, but that's what we'll do. Our flaps will be set to 40 when the time, or as we come down when the time's right, and yeah, I think that's it. Bit of landing music. Sort of. It does feel like a kind of holiday sort of song, doesn't it? You know, because we're in Greece. You know, people going to the holidays and whatever. Over here. Oh man. Ready? Ready? Oh. Okay, final right hand turn down to the runway and then we're good to land. So we're going to go 5 on the flaps, or flaps 5 I should say, and I can see our diamond there, so we're going to go approach mode on. We should get a capture almost immediately. We've got our lateral, so that's good. Here, buddy. Oh, ready? 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 Oh. Okay, runway should be in sight shortly. Let's for another match of flaps. Hank, you're gonna have to move out of the way. No, not this way. Oh, this way. Right. Let's get this thing landed as the runway. So, get our gear coming down. We'll go flaps 15. Put our turn lights on now. Put our taxi lights on as well. Just that one manually then. We'll bring this down to about 147. Another match of flaps. So according to our landing monitor, we want 40 degrees of flaps, auto brakes 3, or landing calculator I should say. So auto brakes are set. Keep the flaps traveling in a moment, and we're landing on 03 right. So looking pretty good so far. Yep. Not much flaps. On flap 40. Get our other camera on for landing, will we? Okay. My aircraft. Come on. Auto throttle off. Gonna hold the nose, hold the nose, hold the nose. Start the flare. Hold it. Too much. Hold it. Yeah, not really the best, but anyway. Reverses. Reverses. Reverses aren't engaging. There we go. That's better. And we'll get off the runway. So, and the lights off, strobe lights off, and auto brake off. Let's roll up to this joint. Looks like an interesting wee place. Oh, it's more sort of interesting wee place. There's Athens in it. I'm actually on the wrong side then. Yep. This is the cargo joint. So flaps in. We'll go up and spin around. We'll head down to the terminal. We did say we are going to fly cargo, didn't we? But we're in now in and we are delivering 15 crates of tomatoes. But we're now in the, but I picked the wrong variant, didn't I? So yeah, so we'll head down to the terminal, passenger terminal. Yeah. Otherwise that would have been perfect, sort of. What was our landing? So landing rate wanted to give us 114. Not bad for a, I mean, first of all, it was kind of up and down a little bit, but not bad for a, bring that back, airliner landing. So I reckon we'll roll up beside the lot, I think. So into this one here. Put our brakes on. Got our turn lights off. And start taking it a little bit more slowly, should we? Oh, wrong one. Bit too early. Bit too early. It's actually, that's about there. Okay. I think we can get rid of that. So clearly this is not a payware airport. I'm pretty sure it's not. I mean, that's obviously, that's GSX there doing that nonsense with the jetways, but that was a bit of a rapid approach there. Alright, so we've got our taxi lights off. We'll get our chocks on, ground power connected. We'll flick that over. So ground power on, engines off, and we'll call for deboarding. Sure, why not?
The boarding requested.
I thought I did have. Oh, do you know what? I know what this is. This is a freeware version of Athens. This is I downloaded this from flightsim.to, and this is obviously a GSX jetway that I haven't fixed. That's why there's a gap. But yeah, it's all good. Okay, so that's good. What else we need to do? So we want to shut this thing down, basically. So baggage handlers? Oh yeah, they're there. Okay, cool. Beacon light can come off now as well.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Alright, let's see. So we want our pumps off, packs off, valve to open, bleed is okay, seatbelt signs off, logo sign or light off, fuel pumps off, damper, yaw damper off, probe heats and window heats off, and IRS off. You know what I forgot to turn on? The flight recorder. So that's off. And I think that's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. So we can just go armed, emergency exit lights, and battery off, and then ground power off as well. There we go, cold and dark. I don't know how to turn this thing off. Oh, you don't actually, just leave it. Get to close that. Yeah. Beautiful. So there we go. That's so that was 3 flights. First one was in Germany. Second one was in Greece, and the third one was from Turkey to Greece. So a bit of a European kind of theme there. Yeah, that was good. So we got a few points out of doing a few missions, which is always good as well. So I'm not sure what we got out of that actually. Let's have a look. We got about 1,000 points or so that's pretty good. Alright, so happy days. So that's great. I've got to test out YouTube a little bit. So I think I'm gonna have to sort out the ratios and other bits and pieces, the resolutions and what have you. But that's what I'm sort of using these kind of midweek streams for, just to mess around with a few things. And as I said, like if I wasn't streaming, I'd be sitting here doing this anyway. So by myself. Okay, so that's me done for tonight. I think that's the last flight. It is getting a bit late. It's just gone just after 11 o'clock. So what I'll do is I will go and have a look and see who's on. I think I saw, yeah, Sid GTV's on. So I think we'll jump in and say hello. So set up a raid here shortly, and we'll jump in and say hello to Sid TV's good guy, Australian Aussie guy from Sydney. Brilliant fun actually, and does sort of 3 flights every night as well, so worth checking out. So we'll set that up now. But in the meantime, I'll be back with you in a couple of days with Big Boss Robinson. So if you can hang on there, we'll get a raid going, and until then, have a great week, have a great night, and I'll catch you in a few days for another joint stream at the weekend and some more fun and flyage. So thanks for joining. Talk to you soon.